There used to be that one girl that whenever she cried for something or whenever she wanted something from someone, she always had to cry. And her parents would intervene and ask, "What happened to my daughter? Why is she crying? What are some of the challenges that she's facing?" Welcome to yet another exciting episode of the Unstoppable You podcast. My name is Master Coach Emma, all the way from Coach Emma Incorporation, and I'm here to encourage you. If you haven't liked, if you haven't subscribed, if you haven't followed our page, this is the time to do so. Just spare some time to click and make sure that you receive all the notifications when our episodes come. It's still the Unstoppable You podcast, and we are here encouraging each other, working on self-improvement, because everything emanates from the best version of you. The best thing that is needed for growth to become better is you. We can come here and share other people's stories, but we also need to work on you, because if we don't work on you, we will still just be pouring our hearts out to the child in you. So legend has it that this girl who always cried for other people's things is still crying for other people's things even in marriage, even now that she's a grandma. Yeah, truth be told, these are the people that we are spending so much time with in society. People that have not healed from childhood trauma. People that have not healed from the abuse that they faced when they were younger. Today we just want to talk about all those things. Think about a child who grew up seeing their father beating up their mother every day. They would cry. They would hide behind the doors. They would hide below the table. Sometimes even try to hide under the bed, because they just wanted justice for their mother. But the painful truth, the same child grew up to be a father, and they have the same traits as their father, because they never got the chance to release that child. And they never got the chance to confront that child. And they never got the chance to forgive themselves. They never got the chance to release the pain, to release the trauma. And they never opened up to anyone. They thought they were born for this. They will live for this, and they will die for this. This could be you. Or let's talk about that young girl, very innocent, never even thought that they would know a man at a very young age, but they were abused. They were taken advantage of. And the painful thing is, it was a relative. It was someone they were supposed to trust. It was someone who was supposed to protect them. But what happened? They destroyed their dignity. They played around with the child's life. And this is a woman who's scared to get into any relationship. This is a woman who looks at men and says, "I will never get married." And now their body has been played around with by several men, by several people. Some even get to the worst case scenarios because they feel they are worthless, and they feel they're not enough. The child in you is crying, and the child in you is asking, when will I be released? Every day you want to try and move on with life, but painfully you can't, because the child inside of you is looking at you with tears in their eyes, and they're asking, "Emma, when?" At least if they're asking you, "Emma, when?" it's better. The child inside of you is saying, "You're not ready to face the world." you're not ready to get out there. And what has it done to you? Now you cannot even take a selfie and feel content about it. You cannot even take a picture with other people and feel content about it. You cannot enter a lasting relationship because you feel like you were not born for this. Let's talk about that young girl who used to play with their friends and they always had to be the shadow of their friends. Like it or not, but amongst every group of friends, there is that one person that outshines them all. And there is that one person whom they use as a backup plan, or whom they use to just tell other people that they are dressed better. So you could be that shadow all your life. You've just known how to underdress because in your mind you are below all your friends. It can even happen in siblings. You just feel like your sister has a better dress sense than you. Your sister always gets the best of everything, and now, even in life, you just want to get the comfortable things, but not the best, because it was never for you. Even your academic grades they are coming out at average level because it was never for you. And you feel it yourself. The child in you is telling you, it's not for you. You cannot slay. You cannot dress up because your friend so-and-so will be angry. And the child in you is crying. You are now an adult. You need to release the child. You need to let the child go. The child in you grew up being told that you shouldn't play with outsiders. And now it's hard even to strike a working contract with clients because to you, they are outsiders. But let's get to that point. Let's get to that point of confronting yourself and telling yourself, enough is enough. I can come out of that shell. I can come out of that painful situation. Yes, I was abused, but I'm not defined by the abuse that I faced. Yes, my parents used to fight, but I'm not defined by their fights. I can do better in my own marriage. They received alcohol all the days of their lives, but you can receive clear water and you can pass it to the next generation. It's very much possible. Or you can still choose to pour the alcohol, wash the glass, and start on a clean slate with your own children. We can do this. We can start by letting go of those childhood traumas, letting go of those childhood traits that we've made our reality. Go to school, study, get a job. That's what we've been told. And now even in adulthood, we are stuck for 5 good years waiting for a job to come. But what if it never comes? What if the best salary is never reached? So, today I'm here to tell you this. Start by telling yourself, it's okay to have gone through what you've gone through, but it's also okay to heal. And healing is a process. It's not a one-day thing.